Spacehawk and the pirate city on Uranus. As Spacehawk cruises through space, his alert mind catches vibrations of evil. With his powerful electroscope, he discovers that an interplanetary police ship is pursuing a pirate craft toward the planet Uranus. Those pirates are leading that police ship into the city of Garg. It's a pirate town and the police will be trapped. Perhaps I can get there in time to help. While Spacehawk speeds forth to attempt a rescue, Captain Dak, Plutonian commander of the police ship, sees the pirate craft slip out of sight in the Uranian city. They'll not escape. We'll search every building until we find them. Juban, corrupt ruler of the city, issues orders to his brutal men. Surround that police ship after it lands. When its men come out, seize them and throw them over the outer walls. The Uranian pirates swiftly overcome the unsuspecting police. What is this? Can't you see we are interplanetary police? So what? I'm the law in this town, and when coppers come snooping around here, we feed them to the jungle beasts. Over the wall with these swine who call themselves the law. As the men are hurled to the ground far below, fierce jungle monsters rush forth to devour them. Only slightly injured by his fall, Captain Dark miraculously darts from under the snarling beasts and runs for the jungle. Minutes later, he is deep within the heavy vegetation and safe from the Uranians. Then suddenly a jungle bat swoops upon him. At that moment, Spacehawk drops from the sky and lands with deadly impact on the creature's skull. He leaps from the stunned bat just before it crashes and goes to Captain Dark, who has fallen from the tree. Spacehawk, if only you'd arrived sooner. My crew is dead and this is the end of me. Take it easy, Captain Dark. I'll see what I can do. It's too late to save my body, but my brain, you could save it with your great surgical knowledge. You could graft it into one of the beasts of this jungle. Perhaps then I could avenge my man. I'm afraid you don't realize what you're asking, Captain. Please, there's nothing to lose. I have only a few minutes left. All right, I'll try, but I can't say just how this will turn out. A telepathic signal to his robot pilot brings Spacehawk's ship into the jungle. Inside, Spacehawk puts the dying captain on the operating table. "10 minutes later, the Plutonian's body succumbs to its wounds, but the brain, carefully removed from the skull, remains alive in a strange liquid Spacehawk has prepared. Now to capture some creature in which to plant the brain. Spacehawk patiently waits at the door of his ship. Presently the ground quakes with the approach of a beast. The jungle growths part and a monstrous Hornosaur crashes into view. Leaping in front of the creature, Spacehawk sprays a potent anesthetic into his nostrils. I'll have to work fast, no telling when some other beast will decide to interrupt this operation. Leaving in that part of the brain which controls the Hornosaur's muscles, Spacehawk removes the rest and skillfully substitutes the human brain of Captain Deck. A little of this ray and the incisions will be completely healed. He should recover from the anesthetic any minute. Now, yes, he's beginning to move. The monster slowly gets to its feet and intently surveys Spacehawk. Can you understand me? If you're all right, nod your head. He's nodding his head. The operation is a success. But the pure brute will never be able to talk. Good luck to you, and don't worry about avenging your man. I think I'll be able to take care of that. Spacehawk roars out of the city, or out of the jungle, and flies into the city of Garg. Spacehawk, come right in. This is an unexpected pleasure. Yoban, I've come to settle with you and your man for destroying the police ship that landed here this morning. But Spacehawk, surely you're not accusing me of such a thing. The moment I heard about it, I ordered the offenders clamped into the torture racks. I don't tolerate murderers in this city. I'm not here to listen to your lies, Yaban. You and your followers have to pay for your crimes. And I'm here to see that you do pay. Spacehawk's keen mind warns him of danger behind him. He whirls, and there's only one kind of treatment you mugs respect. And this steel whip is something you will respect. Before Spacehawk can free himself, more Uranians rush in upon him. He's dragged away and clamped in a torture device. When this machine begins to pull your arms and legs out of their sockets, you'll wish you'd never poked your nose in my affairs. Start it up, you man, and don't run it too fast. I want him to suffer plenty before it pulls him apart. Summoning all his great strength, Spacehawk yanks the winch gears apart. Look, Yoban, he's bending the device so badly that it will not work. Stand back, everyone. I'll flog the life out of him right now. With his men boisterously jeering, Spacehawk Yaban puts all his mad strength into the first blow. Up on the wall, one of the guards glances out toward the jungle. The smirk fades from his lips as he stares at an alarming sight. Here comes a whole army of jungle monsters. Looks as though they are going to try crashing into the city. Led by the Hornosaur that is now dominated by Captain Deck's brain, the creatures thunder forth and hurl their great bodies against the wall. As the beasts crash through the walls, the screaming Uranians flee in all directions, leaving Spacehawk shackled to the torture winch. Just as the charging Hornosaur would crush him, the creature recognizes Spacehawk. With one more Herculean effort, Spacehawk wrenches himself free and leaps upon the Hornosaur's back. Head for the hangars. The Uranians will escape if they can get to their ships. While the other monsters pursue and devour the fleeing Uranians, the Hornosaur demolishes hangars and ships. Yaban, who has darted to safety at the first sign of danger, rushes to his private hangar. Those brutes will get Spacehawk and my men, but they won't get me. Spacehawk's keen eyes spot Yaban's ship emerging from his quarters. Come on. There goes Yaban. We can't let him escape. The Hornosaur lunges towards the ship and rips it open. Yaban leaps out before the craft crashes. Now I'm going to give you a dose of the sort of stuff you've been handing out to others. Spacehawk, how did you? Look out, that monster will kill us. Never fear, this beast is an old friend of mine. To prove it, I'll have him take us for a ride out toward the jungle, where it's much more peaceful and quiet. Let me go, can't you see we'll both be killed? Not both of us, Yaban, just you. Off you go, and you're getting more of a break than you gave the interplanetary police. Help! The smaller jungle creatures lying in wait for Uranians fleeing from the city make short work of Yaban. Again, Spacehawk sends out a telepathic call to his ship, and a few moments later it appears. Thanks for getting me out of a tough spot, old fellow, and congratulations on the thorough job you and your friends did. Now I must be on my way. Perhaps I'll see you again in the next few hundred years you have to look forward to as a healthy young Hornosaur. As Spacehawk roars into the sky, the Hornosaur waves a sinewy tentacle, then ambles away to a long and peaceful life of freedom in the jungles. In Spacehawk's next adventure, he and an old friend battle a horde of dark men from Neptune. It's in next month's Target Comics.